wise words that are reflected on my sister's love for me. It's true when they say that only time can heal pain. The bad part is that the exact measurement of my pain is not yet calculated. When I lost my sister Ruth, I couldn't deal, or by any circumstance accept my days without her. Sister is only the beginning to what she truly was to me. Beyond being my sister, she was my best friend, which a lot of people say, but they really don't mean. Best friend, confidant, worship companion, private cellist, cook, apprentice, and the list can go on to a million things that she meant to me. I have more siblings, but for me she was the only one that I truly related to every single day. My pain and my loss is my selfish way to never let go of her because I don't know how to. Maybe someday God himself will teach me. Ruth, my beloved sister, was an example to many young teen girls that life setbacks can't stop you from accomplishing your true goals. She had a remarkable spirit to live the days God gives with grace, passion, strive, and love. From the moment she was born, she was pronounced by her doctor to be born blind. She was born at only 5 months, weighing in less than 2 pounds. They didn't even give her a 10% chance of life to make it through, but she made it. She was a fighter from birth. Although everything was against her, all the possible odds, she fought to gain life and made it through a life-threatening surgery that granted her a little vision for her not to be declared blind. I can say that although I'm her older sister, she has taught me many lessons. They said she would never be able to wear contacts. Yet again, with God's healing, she wore her first pair of contacts when she was halfway through middle school. We, as her family, knew how important this was for her. She was so happy that day that we all cried to see her joy. This was the beginning of a new chapter in her life, a life that gives testimony that God is real and he answers prayer. My sister played the cello for 7 years, and in my opinion, she was very talented. She was a worshiper and a musician at our church. She was a teacher of the children in our church. She was involved with the dance group. She was pretty much in everything. Unlike many people, we have 4 services at church a week. But since we serve in our church and are daughters of a pastor, we would be in church every day. Although I'm married, have a busy schedule, and I have a daughter, I found strength in seeing her there alongside me. She has truly been there with me every step I have taken from the moment I left my parents' house after marriage. They say there is no one to be there better for you than your sister, and I believe that with all my heart. Not only do I believe it, I lived it, and I will cherish it forever. I want to remember her with a smile on my face, with happiness, but I can't. I can't help to think over and over again what this world has taken from me. I will never get back those endless nights of her explaining to me every single episode of Grey's Anatomy, let alone finish watching the show. I will never get to see her go to prom. I will never get to see her graduate high school or go to college. I will never get to see her get married, accomplish her dreams, and have children. I will never get to see that smile again and feel that beautiful hair in my hands. I will never get to wrap my arms around her and find warm comfort. I will never get to see her life play out in front of me like she saw mine. I want her back, but I know that although there's a loss in my heart, there's a gain in the heavens. My beautiful angel has now entered the gates of heaven. Reminiscing is my only talent now since she's been gone. I wanted a forever with her. I wanted to grow old knowing that I would die before her. I wanted a life full of her and her brave spirit. I wanted the security of knowing that if everyone left me, she would still be there for me. Even though this is my lowest low, I have the conviction to know that somehow, some way, she is still here with me. She will live in my heart forever. As I stand in front of you today, I honor my sister Ruth as the kind, loving, patient person she was. She taught me patience with soothing words of wisdom and powerful actions of love, which are to be with me forever. For all those that loved her, her memory will live on in our hearts. And for the long years that await me, I will anxiously wait to see her again, because because when we see each other again, our joy will be greater and our love will live on forever like we promised each other. And that was my eulogy, guys.
Awesome.
It was bad. But it was, no, that day I couldn't even. Like, yo creo que ya de tanto llorar.